Myself, Sai Prasad, a lecturer in the Ahmedabad High School and the Junior College. Welcome to a series of the lectures of Intermediate First Year Maths B. We have started our discussion of pair of straight lines in our last class, right? Today, let us continue the discussion with one more theorem. That is, here the given theorem is if the equation this, what is this? This is a pair of linear equation which passes through origin, isn't it? Represents a pair of intersecting lines, then the combined equation of pair of bisectors of angles. Bisectors of angle, let me see here. For example, this is the pair of linear equation and this is the curve, isn't it? Then he is telling that the angular bisectors, right? For example, let us say if this is the bisector which is bisecting, this is bisector which is bisecting, then he is telling that then the combined equation is given as this. Is it okay? Now, let us assume theta 1 with the first equation and theta 2 with the second equation. Is it right? And let theta be the angle made by the bisector. Is it okay? Then let us assume, let us prove, let y is equal to m1x and y equal to m2x be the lines representing pair of straight lines. Let it be for this time. This is equation 1, this is equation 2. Okay. What is this? If we multiply these both, what should be the equation? It should be this. Let us multiply and see. That is y minus m1x into y minus m2x is nothing but ax square plus 2hxy plus by square. Okay. I already told this will be the first step in most of the pair of straight lines solutions. Okay. Here we have assumed these two equations. Why? Because he is telling the equation of bisector, right? Wherever if we want to find the angle, we should know the slope. Slope is nothing but tan theta. That is why I took the slope form. Is it clear? Is there any constant? No, this form is actually whose point of intersection is origin, right? Here also I have not taken any constant, I have taken only simple slope form. Okay. Now see here, let us multiply. Y into y is y square minus m1 xy minus m2 xy then plus m1 m2 x square, isn't it? That is by square. Let us take common y square plus m1 plus m2 into xy plus m1 m2 x square. Is it okay? Plus by square. Is it clear? Now see here, now we have to equate the coefficients, right? What is the coefficient of y square here? 1. What is the coefficient of y square here? It is b, right? Now let us take b common from this side. That will become ax square, I mean a by b x square plus 2h by b xy plus y square. Now equate, this is minus. Now equate these both terms on left and right side. Now see here, what is m1 plus m2? If we equate, I get m1 plus m2 as minus 2h by b and m1 m2 as what is it? A by b. Is it right? Even if you do not write from this part to this part, even if you write assume this and write this, it is enough for this problem. Okay. There is only for your clarification I explained it. Is it okay? Is it clear how to write that? Is it okay? Let me erase this everything and let us write only the sum of roots and the product of roots, that is m1 plus m2 is 2h by b and m1 m2 is minus a by minus 2h by b and here it is a by b. Is it okay? Now let us use this formula everywhere. What is m1 here? Tell me. m1 is the slope of first thing, that is m1 is slope of the first line. What is the angle of the first equation with this x axis? That is theta 1, therefore slope is tan theta 1. What is m2? m2 is equation of this, which is nothing but tan theta 2, right. Let us assume, let bisector be y equal to mx, let us assume it to be 3, okay. Then let us assume also making angle theta with x axis, okay. Let us write this also here, and making angles theta 1 and theta 2 respectively, okay. Then what is the slope m here? Tan theta, is it right? Now let us write, if you observe here from this diagram, this is the angle bisector, then this angle is equal to this angle, isn't it? What is the angle left here? The whole angle from here to here is theta, and if I subtract this, I will get this, right. Therefore, I can write it as, from diagram, theta minus theta 1 is equal to, now see here, this whole thing is theta, and this is, how much is this? Are you able to understand? Once again let me tell, this whole thing is theta 2 and this part is theta. If I subtract, I will get this, right. That is nothing but theta 2 minus theta. Let us cross multiply, let us send that this side, theta plus theta is equal to theta 2 plus theta 1. If I add 2 theta equal to theta 1 plus theta 2, I have everything in terms of tan. Let us apply tan on both sides. Is it okay? Now let us see what will happen. Tan 2 theta equal to tan of theta 1 plus theta 2. Let us simplify that. What we will get? Let us see. What is tan 2 theta formula? Tan 2 theta is nothing but 2 tan theta by 1 minus tan square theta, right. What was tan of theta 1 plus theta 2? Tan of theta 1 plus theta 2 is, what is tan of a plus b? Tan a plus tan b by 1 minus tan a tan b. Tan theta 1 plus tan theta 2 by 1 minus tan theta 1 tan theta 2, isn't it? Now tell me, what is tan theta? Tan theta is nothing but our m, isn't it? Write it directly, this is nothing but 2 m by 1 minus m square, right. What is tan theta 1? That is m1. What is tan theta 2? That is m2. Let us substitute it, that will become m1 plus m2 by 1 minus m1 m2, is it right? Yes. Now let us substitute, what is m here? Where is m? Here y equal to mx, then m will be y by x. Let us substitute that, 2 into y by x by 1 minus y by x whole square. What is m1 plus m2? Minus 2h by b, right. This is minus 2h by b by 1 minus, what is m1 m2? A by b, a by b, is it right? Let us simplify this, what it will become? 2y by x by x square minus y square by x square equal to, here x square is LCM, right. Here that is equal to minus 2h by b whole divided by b minus a by b. Here x get cancelled, b get cancels, right. Then it will become 2y by, this x will go in the numerator, x square minus y square equal to minus 2h by b minus a, is it right? Now let us multiply this minus to the denominator this way, and let us cancel this 2, that will become xy by x square minus y square equal, let us multiply minus 2 denominator, this will become h by a minus b. Let us cross multiply, that will become a minus b into xy is equal to h into x square minus y square. That is what he asked us to prove. Is it clear? There is again one of the most important 4 marks question. Let me tell you again. See here, he is asking the combined equation of bisectors of angles. That is, see here, there is a bisector of the angle between the two pair of lines. Is that right? We have assumed one equation of pair of straight lines is y equal to m1x and one more is y equal to m2x, right. Then the slope of the first one is m1, which is nothing but tan theta 1, where theta 1 is the angle made by first equation with x axis. Okay. Then the second equation is y equal to m2x. What is m2? Which is nothing but tan theta 2. Theta 2 is nothing but the angle made by the second linear equation with the x axis. Then we have assumed the bisector to be y equal to mx, which is making an angle theta with the x axis. Okay. Now from this diagram we can tell that from this angle, this is nothing but theta minus theta 1. Okay. That is equal to, this whole is theta 2. If I subtract theta, theta 2 minus theta, I will get this above angle. Since it is bisecting, these both angles are always equal, right. Now I have brought this theta this side, theta plus theta equal to theta 2 plus theta 1, 2 theta equal to theta 1 plus theta 2. I have applied tan on both sides. Tan 2 theta formula is 2 tan theta by 1 minus tan square theta. Tan of theta 1 plus theta 2, which is tan of a plus b form, tan a plus tan b by 1 minus tan a tan b, right. What is tan theta? Tan theta is nothing but m. I have substituted as 2m by 1 minus m square. Tan theta 1 is m1, tan theta 2 is m2, right. After substituting those values and m as y by x, m1 as y by x, I mean I would what is m1 plus m2, I have directly the relationship is, that is minus 2h by b, and m1 m2 is nothing but a by b. I have substituted everything and I have simplified that, so that I will get this equation. Is it right? Did you understand? Clear? This is the second theorem which we are studying. Okay. Let us move on to the third theorem. The next question given here, it is, he is asking us to show that product of perpendicular distances from a particular point to this pair of straight lines, right. Once again, see here, there are two straight lines which is in the form of ax square plus 2sxy plus by square. Then he is telling that, let us assume some particular point alpha comma beta. From here, from this point to this point and from this point to this point, the perpendicular distances, their product is given as this form, right. Shall we do? Now what will be the first step for our solution? Let L1x plus M1y equal to 0 and L2x plus M2y equal to 0 be the lines representing this equation 1, representing pair of straight lines. That is, let us write it here for this question, 2hxy plus by square equal to 0. Let us assume, let it be 1, 2. Okay. What is the first step we will do again? For this kind of question we have to multiply. Now we will multiply these both things, right. Yes or no? We will multiply L1x plus M1y into L2x plus M2y. We will equate it to ax square plus 2hxy plus by square equal to 0. Is it right? Now we have to multiply each and every term. Yes, that is L1x plus L1x into L2x is L1 L2 x square plus again L1 where is it, L1 M2 xy plus L2 M1 xy plus M1 M2 y square, that is equal to ax square plus 2hxy plus by square. We will equate it to this term. Yes. Next, let us take common from these two terms, that is L1 L2 x square plus L1 M2 plus L2 M1 into xy plus M1 M2 y square equal to ax square plus 2hxy plus by square. Now, we will equate both the things, then we will get A is L1 L2. What is 2H? 2H is L1 M2 plus L2 M1. What is B? B is M1 M2. Is it right? Now, he is telling that the product of perpendicular distances from this point, which means first of all we have to find the perpendicular distance from this point to first equation and from this point to second equation. Okay. Now, let us assume it to be d1, first perpendicular distance, that is perpendicular distance from point alpha comma beta to first equation. What is it? L1x plus M1y equal to 0, right. There is the equation and there is the point. What is the perpendicular distance formula? A1x plus B1y plus C by under root A square plus B square, right. That is nothing but D1 is equal to mod A1x, which means we will directly substitute the value in, that will become L1 alpha plus M1 beta by under root L1 square plus M1 square. Is it right? Hope you understood. Similarly, what is perpendicular distance? D2. What is D2? D2 is perpendicular distance from this point to second equation. Similarly, D2 is the perpendicular distance from alpha comma beta to second equation. What is it? L2x plus M2y. That will be same as it is, but that will be L2 alpha plus M2 beta by under root L2 square plus M2 square. Is it right? Now, what is that we have to do? We have to multiply these both. Yes, that is D1 into D2. They are asking us to find the product of those both, that is D1 D2 is nothing but we will multiply these both. Is it okay? That is L1 alpha plus M1 beta into L2 alpha plus M2 beta divided by under root L1 square plus M1 square, right, into L2 square plus M2 square. Is it right? That is what we have to do. Now, let us multiply each and every term, that is L1 L2 alpha square plus L1 M2 alpha beta plus L2 M1 alpha beta plus M1 M2 beta square by under root. Now, we have to multiply these both. There is the same thing which we did in the last cos theta formula also. I already told this denominator will be repeating for most of the problems. Yes. Now, see here L1 square L2 square, that is L1 L2 whole square. The next step is let us write M1 M2 whole square now itself, that is M1 M2 whole square plus L1 M2 whole square plus L2 M1 whole square. Isn't it? What we will do? We will add and subtract 2 L1 L2 M1 M2. That is what we did in the last classes. That is, we will add and subtract. Where we will add and where we will be subtract. Since we have explained you in detail this how to prove this, I am cut shorting it here. Is it okay? Now, see here. What is L1 plus L2? That is A. I want A minus B whole square. That is A square plus B square minus 2 L1 L2 M1 M2. Now, what to be added here? This is nothing but 2 L1 M2 L2 M1. Is it right? Both the terms are same, right? 2 L1 L2 M1 M2 L1 L2 M1 M2. Everything is under single square root. Is it right? Now, tell me what this will be. L1 L2 alpha square. What is L1 L2? A alpha square. Now, let us take L1 M2 plus L2 M1 as common plus what is M1 M2? That is nothing but B beta square. Is it right? There is no bracket here, divided by under root L1 M2 whole square plus M1 M2 whole square minus 2 L1 L2 M1 M2. That is nothing but A square plus B square minus 2 AB. That is nothing but L1 L2 minus M1 M2 whole square plus L1 M2 square plus L2 M1 square plus 2 L1 M2 L2 M1, that is nothing but A square plus B square plus 2AB, that is nothing but A plus B whole square, that is L1 M2 plus L2 M1 whole square. Is it right? Now tell me, what is L1 L2? Where is it? L1 L2 is nothing but A, right? Let us write here, L1 L2 is nothing but A, M1 M2 is nothing but B, this will be A minus B. Let us write it, A alpha square plus L1 M2 plus L2 M1, that is nothing but 2H, right? 2H alpha beta plus B beta square divided by, what is L1 L2? A, M1 M2 B, this is A minus B whole square plus L1 M2 plus L2 M1, that is nothing but 2H whole square, which is 4H square under root. Is it right? That is what he asked us to prove, isn't it? Did you understand? Did you understand? Once again, let us see. He is asking us to show that the product of perpendicular distances from alpha comma beta to this equation is A alpha square plus 2H alpha beta plus B beta square by under root of A minus B whole square plus 4H square. Once again I am telling, this is one of the most important 7 marks question. Okay. See here. Now we will assume L1x plus M1y equal to 0, L2x plus M2y equal to 0 be the lines representing this equation, right. We will multiply these both and equate it to this, then we will get the equation, I mean we will compare, after multiplying we will get A, 2H and values of B, right. Then we have to find the perpendicular distances from the first point to the equation, that is we will directly substitute in the formula, that is perpendicular distance formula, that is A1x, that is Ax1 plus By1 plus C by under root of A square plus B square, right. The similarly in the second form, I mean for the second equation also. Now we have to multiply these both. While multiplying these both, in between we will get the denominator as L1 L2 whole square plus M1 M2 whole square plus L1 M2 whole square plus L2 M1 whole square. Just the thing we have to remember is we have to add 2 L1 L2 M1 M2 for these two terms, right. Therefore, this will become as A minus B whole square and this will become as 2H whole square, right. There is a common denominator for the previous term also, and that will be same for the next one more kind of problem also. Is that right? Did you understand? This is for today. Let us meet in the next session with more problems of pair of straight lines. Okay. Thank you.